offensive rebound, got his own putback. I tell you what, he's playing well. He is playing very well. I got to make the free throw.
Yep, got to finish the three-point play. Chapel Hill will still lead 18-11. Tough shot by Hill, and 2 is good. Watkins pulls up for 3. Air ball.
I don't like that shot.
Tough look. And Cumberland's going to throw it away. So Chapel Hill will get the ball back.
Shouldn't let him bait you in that shot. It's not a good shot.
Berry with the drive. Oh, going to draw the foul. Is going to go to the line for 2.
Get that anytime he wants to, folks.
Yeah.
Anytime.
That's the thing with Berry. He's got several options there too. He can get that drive when he wants, but if he draws the defense, he's going to have guys open on the backside and out spotted open for 3. So that's a big part of Berry's game. He's so electric on the offensive end.
Good shot. A little more in depth. Anytime they run that particular play where it's on an ISO and he goes to the basket, immediately I'm telling my guys that are out in the corners or that's available, be ready to shoot. It's ready, set, shoot.
Mm-hmm.
If he draws a double team or he draws, hey, you ready to shoot from that point? Because that could easily be an offense or a possession, late in the playoff game or down the stretch where they don't have to draw up a play. And they could easily use that. It's a good pass.
Exactly. Oh, nice move again by Hill. No call. And Montgomery follows it up.
It was definitely a foul.
Yeah, I thought it was, Corey. Got a little bump. Oh. Berry's trying to look for Huddleston, and Huddleston was not ready.
I saw what he saw. It just wasn't there.
Huddleston's going to take a break. Jared Jones is going to come in for him.
We hadn't really turned the ball over as much in the first quarter. Only have 3 turnovers thus far.
Got 10 seconds left in the quarter. Jones with the steal. Watkins going all the way. Passes it to Berry. Nice dish for an easy 2 for Berry. Unselfish play by Watkins. And that's going to do it for the first quarter. So Chapel Hill start off a little slow. Like we talked about, they had a little adversity early, went on a little run, and now they're going to lead after 22-15. We'll be back on the Bulldogs Sports Network.
Century 21 is on your team assisting with buying or selling a home. You can count on this math teacher to find the best deal and get the win. Call her for your real estate needs at 903-571-5882.
We're back on the Bulldog Sports Network. 22-15 after 1. Chapel Hill leads Cumberland in the opening of district play this afternoon.
It was a good quarter. It was a very good quarter by the Bulldogs. Watkins came out, played well. We've rebounded the basketball. Already have at least 4 clean offensive rebounds. We're playing well right now. So
this quarter is sponsored by the Spud Station and Chapel Hill Youth Football and Cheer Association. Thank you to our sponsors this season. Montgomery with the 2. Nice little pull up for Montgomery.
Montgomery can play for me any day.
Yeah, he's a very good, solid player. He's got a nice little jumper, and he just plays smart out there.
He's made a couple of shots and an assist already in the game. He's pretty solid. Good play.
Three in the corner's good. Nice shot there. That's going to be Herrera for the jumper for 3.
Good pass.
And Jones right back for 2 for Chapel Hill. Jared Jones, nice finish. He's got 4. Chapel Hill extends their lead back to 4, 24-20. Nice spin move. Nice move. Jalen Gray with a great move inside for 2 for Cumberland.
Cumberland's getting anything they want on defense at this point. Eventually, Chapel is going to have to change what they do on the defensive end. Maybe kind of sneak in a trap or 2.
Yeah, we hadn't seen that yet. Sorely surprised we haven't. Barries pulls up for 3. No good. Just settling there. I want to see them get the ball inside. There's a big wide open gap inside, Corey. They're not taking advantage of it.
Another good shot.
No good there on the shot by Montgomery. Watkins on the dribble. The big 6'5" guard takes it in for 2 and scores it with the left hand. Austin Watkins again. He's got 12. He's had the eye of a tiger today. It's like he sees district play starting and he's like, I'm just coming out from the beginning.
And he's unpolished. That's the thing about it. He's unpolished.
That's going to be a long shot. 2 there by Herrera. 26-24. Watkins draws 2 defenders, kicks over to Bamford. Tries to get it inside to Barry. Barry couldn't handle it. He just takes it back out.
You see, this is, if I was Watkins, this is where I would sneak in, kind of get into the lane a little bit, maybe dip.
And they're going to get Jarrell Hunter with a cheap foul underneath there. Again, like you mentioned, Corey, it's getting a little chippy.
I don't mind chippy. I don't mind aggressive as long as it's positive aggression.
Yeah.
You know, I don't mind guys going after the ball, getting a little chest bump. I don't mind that. You know, as long as it's not leading into technical fouls or anything egregious,
yeah,
that's perfectly fine.
Deuce McGregor is going to check in the game for Hunter.
The rebound.
Watkins up
Good
to
pass.
Deuce, up
Good
to
pass.
Bamford for the easy
Good
2.
pass. Fastest way to bring the ball up the court is by pass.
Yep, and there's going to be a forced turnover. There's Bamford again on the defensive end. Defense just forced the Cumberland offensive player to dribble it right off his foot. Cumberland going to make a substitution there. That is number 11 for Cumberland. Juan Mendez checking in. Tyson Berry lines up for 3 and drills it. Tyson Berry for 3. Chapel Hill leads 31-24. 4 minutes, 26 seconds left in the second quarter. And Berry traveled. A little bit extra shuffle there. It's a good call.
I don't mind that.
He tried to separate himself just a little too much there. Good try there by Berry. Like I said, I don't mind that at all. Let's see if they jump to trap. Looks like they're going to. Jones takes it in. Oh, got to go stronger with it. He gets the rebound, stays with it. I was going to say he need to go up a little stronger, but then he stayed with it, so I won't.
Another offensive rebound. It's a good board.
Maybe he's just trying to pad his stats, Corey. Oh, got away with a little travel there. Nice move there by Montgomery. 33-26. Halfway through the second quarter.
Kind of changed up the defense a little bit. Went to a trap.
Jones with a pull-up 2, no good.
Got to time that jump.
Yeah, Watkins came skying in just too early.
defense. Good
nice
hustle.
steal
Good
by
hustle.
Deuce. Up to Barry.
See if
Dishes
we can
off.
execute. Got to execute. We need this
Watkins
play.
cutting through the lane. He tried. Oh, up and under. No good.
So he's got to go up with that. He's got to go up with that.
And looks like, is that an official timeout? We got an injury there. Looks like Montgomery might have gotten poked in the eye on accident. Let's see what they call her, the refs.
That's what I mentioned about Watkins being unpolished. 2 years from now, I'd like him just to see him take that
And just dunk it.
and just go in.
I mean, I'm just saying, just two hands, just.
Two-hand dunk. I don't care about the turnover or the, I don't care about the guy in front of the lane. That sets a precedence for the game.
See, that right there, the move he just did, that's something I would do. I'm not tall. I'm trying to fake the defense. He's 6'5", Corey. Just go in up strong and force them to either foul you. If you miss it, you miss it. But make them, at least you have a better chance of them fouling you or getting a foul call when you go up strong. If you do that, underneath scoop stuff, the ref's not always going to call that foul. So
I definitely don't want to see him bring the ball down to his hip. I know it looks good. That's a hell of a steal.
nice play by Barry. Pass,
possession.
unselfish
Good
play to pass to Deuce McGregor for two.
Good possession.
Chapel Hill pushes it. It's lead to 9. Another steal, and I didn't see a foul there.
That was a foul.
Did you see it? Was it the trip?
It was a trip.
Okay.
It was definitely a foul.
Okay. I was looking at his hands, and it got ball. He must have caught him with the feet.
It was
It's okay,
incidental.
though.
It was incidental contact.
Yeah, I don't mind that. Bam's going to be all over the place anyway, so.
The Bulldogs have defended without fouling thus far.
Oh, nice.
The Bulldogs have defended without fouling thus far. That they're playing aggressive. The officials are letting them play. So you got to be careful. And one thing I love right now about the bench is getting involved in the game, getting
they're not
excited.
just sitting there, when am I going to go in, twiddling their thumbs. They're into this game, helping fire this team up.
It's a morale booster. Good defense by Huddleston. Good defense.
Yeah.
Beautiful possession by the Bulldogs.
Oh, and
it's okay.
Bam
It's okay.
couldn't find anybody there. Oh, nice. Nice hands by Barry.
I was actually off of Cumberland.
Cumberland will take possession. Oh, a nice block by Huddleston. That's going to be a travel. Yeah, he was going to pass it.
I don't care. I'm going to clap.
That was a great play by Deuce. His first thought was he was about to pass it, and he wasn't open.
He saw him, and then he looked down, and because he didn't have the possession of the basketball, then he wanted to pass it again.
Yeah. Great effort, though, by Deuce.
Those effort plays, you win with effort plays. I don't mind that. That's a turnover you'll live with in district. Good trap.
Oh, nice block by Watkins.
Good block.
And a hustle by Deuce to save it. Bam takes it in, kicks out to Barry in the corner. Fake. Back out to Bam for three on the wing. No good.
Oh, he's got to deserve that. Attention to detail on the defensive end. Watkins is playing extra hard right now.
Yeah, this is probably his best defensive game, I would say. You could see it on defense earlier in the season. He was out there, but he wasn't into it. He's out. He's into it right now. This is district play, folks. He has really kicked it into another gear today, and I like to see that because you knew he had it in him because you can just see the talent just oozing off of him.
I don't know if Coach kind of put a little bug in the ear or they're playing with a different type of intensity today.
Yeah, they definitely are, and I like it. I like it a lot.
Bulldog basketball.
That's why we love it. Oh,
good play.
Is that not a kickball? That's going to be a foul. That's not really a good one right there for Watkins. And I like the hustle, but you're 40, 45 feet from the basket, just bumping him out. I mean, I don't like that.
It's a frustration foul, but like you said, his district time was at his first foul.
That is his first foul, which is good. He's going to take a breather there, and Jones is going to replace him. Nice defense from Huddleston.
That's a very good defensive possession.
Jones with the board.
Didn't jump, had his hands up, closed out under control.
Berry pulls up for three. No good. Rebound Montgomery for Cumberland. He's going to bring the ball off the floor. Nice handles there and a pull-up. Deuce with the rebound. He's going to get fouled there.
Out of bounds by Cumberland. Lost the video feed, folks. We'll be right back shortly. Just going to do some live commentary here shortly. It's a minute 24 seconds left in the ball game. Bulldogs are bringing it up. 35-26. Cumberland is still in the zone. McGregor with the three-point shot didn't go through. Another rebound by Jones.
Do apologize there for the video technical problems. Berry buries the three. That stretches the lead to 12. 35 seconds left in the first half.
One of the better offensive possessions thus far. Offensive rebounds by Jones to keep that possession alive.
Nice little move by Hill.
Another good rebounds by Jones.
Berry pushes. Feeds to Huddleston. Nothing there. Kicks it back out. That's going to be a travel there on. Yep. Hunter took a few extra steps to gather himself. Watkins is going to return.
I'll tell you what, Huddleston's paying attention to details. He's not closing out of control. He's making plays. I like it.
Watkins checks in for Deuce.
It's 11 seconds left. No cheap fouls or anything like that. It's in the quarter out, in the possession out.
7 seconds left in the half. Chapel Hill up 12. Another deflection, so Cumberland will throw it in again, right by the Chapel Hill bench. A tough spot to throw the ball in. You've got Chapel Hill players, you've got Chapel Hill fans behind you, and you've got a big, tall Austin Watkins in front of you. Tough location to throw it in. Then they do get it in. And they call the jump ball, and Chapel Hill's going to get it with 4 seconds to go. Let's see if we can get off a good shot here before the half.
Spread the floor, give it to Berry, let him go.
I like to see Berry go. Yep. He's either going to take it or he's going to get it back to Watkins. Berry in the paint, and it's good. Tyson Berry at the horn gives Chapel Hill a 14-point lead at the half. Corey, thoughts?
With an 18-point quarter, we only gave up 9 points. And it's an 18-point quarter. We actually gave up 11 points, but an 18-point quarter, they're playing very well. This is probably the most complete game they've played defensively without fouling. I know the officials are not calling the game as tight, but hey, it's district play. It's a Tuesday, but it feels like a Saturday, so I'm not going to complain about it. Just let them play and let the chips fall where they fall.
Yeah, I like the first half. A great effort. Overall, they have stayed on top. We started kind of on a lull, like we weren't kind of woke up, but then once we kicked it into gear, we've kept it in that high gear the rest of the game. So I like the way we have played so far. Folks, we're going to take a break here for halftime. We'll be back for the second half right here on the Bulldog Sports Network. Chapel Hill leads Cumberland in their opening district contest 40-26. Thanks for watching. We'll be right back.
If you are looking for an honest, dependable, and trustworthy auto repair facility, consider Mike's Automotive. We are a family-owned and operated business that has been serving the Tyler area since 1991. Here at Mike's Automotive, you will experience the personal touch you deserve. Our service facility is state-of-the-art, and we strive to get you back on the road as soon as possible because we know your time is valuable. Our technicians are ASE certified, and we offer full service for most foreign and domestic vehicles. We want to earn your business with fast, honest service at a fair price. We are located at 10200 State Highway 31 East here in Tyler, Texas. Visit us today at www.mikesautomotivetyler.com or call us at 903-566-5666. We look forward to serving you.
Remembering Chapel Hill legend Coach Johnny Williams. Coach Williams represents the spirit and pride of Chapel Hill. His unwavering support for the Bulldogs on and off the field will always be remembered and cherished by generations of lives he touched. Coach Williams is a Bulldog for life.
Century 21 is on your team assisting with buying or selling a home. You can count on this math teacher to find the best deal and get the win. Call her for your real estate needs at 903-571-5882.
Hold on 1 second.
Sure.
Okay. Safe driver, save 40%. Guys.
Check it out. Safe driver, save 40%.
Safe driver, save 40%.
Safe driver, save 40%.
That's Safe Driver Save 40%.
It is. That's Safe Driver Save 40%.
It's right there.
It's him. He's here.
He's right here.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey. That's totally him.
That's him.
That's totally the guy.
Safe drivers do save 40%. Click or call for a quote today.
The Spud Station, proud sponsor of Chapel Hill Basketball. We are a local Christian family-owned business food truck servicing the East Texas area. We offer loaded gourmet baked potatoes and desserts. Check out our Facebook page for a weekly schedule. Hope to see you soon. Meet us at the station.
Accessories and off-road. Bigger showroom, bigger inventory, bigger shop. Over 150 combined years of experience in total vehicle customization. Locally owned and operated at the corner of Route 323 and Old Jacksonville. Woody's Accessories and Off-Road, where bigger is better.
Looking for a full-service resource where you can find, sell, cut, bale, or haul hay near you? Then Hay for All is for you. Hay for All is a full-service listing resource connecting buyers and sellers to help customers access the type, quantity, and price of hay to suit their needs, and sellers to find buyers at an affordable price. Create an account before January 1st, 2021 and receive a free lifetime membership. We look forward to serving you and helping you find the hay you need. If you are looking for an honest, dependable, and trustworthy auto repair facility, consider Mike's Automotive. We are a family-owned and operated business that has been serving the Tyler area since 1991. Here at Mike's Automotive, you will experience the personal touch you deserve. Our service facility is state-of-the-art, and we strive to get you back on the road as soon as possible because we know your time is valuable. Our technicians are ASE certified, and we offer full service for most foreign and domestic vehicles. We want to earn your business with fast, honest service at a fair price. We are located at 10200 State Highway 31 East here in Tyler, Texas. Visit us today at www.mikesautomotivetyler.com or call us at 903-566-5666. We look forward to serving you.
Remembering Chapel Hill legend Coach Johnny Williams. Coach Williams represents the spirit and pride of Chapel Hill. His unwavering support for the Bulldogs on and off the field will always be remembered and cherished by generations of lives he touched. Coach Williams is a Bulldog for life.
We're back on the Bulldog Sports Network. Halftime lead for Chapel Hill is 14, 40-26. We're going to go over some stats for the Bulldogs in the first half. Leading Chapel Hill, Tyson Berry had 14, followed right behind by his compadre Austin Watkins with 12. Jared Jones had 6, Kevion Huddleston 4, and Deuce McGregor and Bam Ford each with 2. Fouls, no one's really in foul trouble. Bam Ford has 2. We have Austin Watkins with 1, Jarrell Hunter with 1, and Jared Jones with 1. So that's another great thing. Something we've had trouble with a few games this season is picking up some cheapy fouls, getting in foul trouble.
This is a letting them play, so we kind of stole that away from
and taking advantage
from the game.
of that.
Yeah, let's keep it going. But I don't suspect the second half the officials will let them play that way. So we've got to be able to adjust.
So
but,
you got some district score updates there for us, Corey?
Absolutely. We got Spring Hill 84, Bullard, the Bullard Panthers 63. So that was a big win for the Spring Hill Panthers against the Bullard Panthers in the start of district play. So
we'll see if we have anybody else playing today and try to get some more updates. But that's the one we were able to find so far for the district play.
Thus far, the Bulldogs are less than 10 turnovers in the first half. I count up about 6 turnovers thus far. Then, of course, we're winning the defensive or the rebounding category. Is kind of tallying up offensive rebounds. Thus far, we have 7 offensive rebounds, and that's contributed to at least 12 points.
It looks like another district game that's in progress. We do not have a score, but it's Kilgore is playing at Lindale today. So both teams have a pretty good record. Kilgore 8-3 so far, Lindale 10-4, and you know they probably are pretty good. Their football teams are both very, very good this season, and their basketball records have also been good. So you know they've got a lot of good athletes out there playing. And we'll get underway here in the third quarter. Cumberland will start out with the ball on the far end of the court from where we are. Oh, and they're going to get Hunter there on that one for a cheap reach-in foul.
So that's going to set the tone already in the second half.
That's 2 on Hunter.
So that should set the tone already for the second half. We can't get lazy. We've got to continue to play good sound defense. I know they let us be aggressive in the first half. I hope Coach Johnson addressed that.
Yeah, because, you know, the refs go talk at halftime, and they're like, oh, all right, well, guys, it's got a little chippy. We're going to have to tighten it up. So we'll see how they start this quarter off with the calls.
You know, take what you can get. Good
Nice
block.
block by Huddleston.
Good block.
Watkins picks it up, down
Good
to
pass.
Jones.
Good
Jones
pass.
with a nice finish for 2.
Look ahead, pitch ahead, score easy baskets.
This quarter sponsored by Curtis Scudder Jr., Allstate in Tyler, Mike's Automotive in Tyler, and Karen Murphy with Century 21 Real Estate. We'd like to thank all our sponsors this season. It's
Another
Jones
rebound by
with the
Jones.
rebounds. Yeah, up to Barry. Out to Watkins, lines up a 3, no good. Jones
That's
with a
Jones
tip.
again.
Gonna stay here. Nice hustle. Jones again is all over the place. Now, I
Blue
like the way he
collar.
tried to get that right back up.
Blue collar, hard nose work.
Oh, he's right there open again. He's gonna
Gotta
make
give it to
a
him.
nice move by Jones. He got great position. So we had 2 officials with different calls. They're going to call travel on Jones. I didn't see it. He must have slid his foot, or the ref saw it.
It was a quick shuffle of the feet, but it could have gone either way. You're home. You wanted it to be a foul. You know, obviously Jones hustled. He got the offensive rebound.
Pull up there for 3.
He's not afraid to shoot the ball.
No good.
Let's see what we do here in this possession.
Hunter
Take
to the basket, and 2 for Hunter.
Scoring in transition is always a given. You know, you gotta contribute, execute. Remember we talked earlier, you know, we had the guys right after football season. Those were missed layups. And we mentioned the fact that once the district time comes
Nice hands by
around,
Barry.
we wanted to share that up. Now those guys are making those layups.
Great hustle underneath. Huddleston down in the middle of that.
Huddleston's played well.
Looks like they're going to call a jump. Chapel Hill will take possession. Hunter up the right side here. Swinging the ball around the perimeter. Austin Watkins lines up a 3 and buries it. Austin Watkins with another 3-point attempt and another connection. That's 3 threes on the day for Austin Watkins. He's got 15. Chapel Hill leads by 21. And Cumberland with a quick 2 points there.
Ended up breaking the press and got a layup.
That was Jalen Gray. Barry drives. Huddleston goes
board,
up,
good
grabs the
board.
rebound like a man, and goes up and gets fouled. Great rebound there by Huddleston.
He's played well today.
He really has, Corey. He really has.
Got him a block shot, got a rebound,
Yeah, we
ran the floor.
We mentioned in the last telecast in Troop, he didn't really, the matchup really didn't have him in much. He played well in spurts, but this game fits more of the personnel with Huddleston on the floor, and he's really played well, you know, overall today. I've been really impressed. He's going to be key if we able to make it farther into the playoffs. You've got to have somebody inside, a big guy that can play defense and have some offensive presence.
Well, Watkins can. I don't know if
That's just
that's
not where
the
he's.
game plan.
That's
yeah.
just not where they want him. I think they'd rather rely on him as more of a 3-4 position. Dress drive there by Cumberland. And Jones can as well, just not as big as Huddleston. Watkins lines up another 3 and buries it. Austin Watkins is in fuego.
For his future, I want him to be able to play all 5 positions.
Anywhere he wants.
All 5
and he
positions.
probably could. I think talking to Coach Johnson earlier in the season, I think that's he's not comfortable playing down inside. He wants to get him that way, but I think.
Oh my God! That's
Oh,
a good
the
pass.
nice pass! Whew. Incredible pass inside. Montgomery's played an incredible game
That's the
today.
second pass he's had that way where he kind of.
I mean,
that was a good pass, good pinpoint pass.
You can tell he runs this team and he does a great job of it.
He can play for anybody.
Yeah, you pass like that, you you can go to the next level, Corey. You can control the ball and make great passes and protect the ball. Gerald Hunter lines up a three. Huddleston again is there for the putback. Huddleston again. He's got 6.
Thus far, we have 9 offensive rebounds for the game. And like I've always said, you know, there's always keys to the game. Rebounding the basketball is important. I want to mention I'm a Dallas Mavericks fan. The Mavs got beat pretty bad the other day by the Los Angeles Lakers. They were out-rebounded on the offensive end. They gave up 35 second-chance points.
Oh, I didn't see that game. I'm glad I missed that
I'm glad you missed that game. But that's how important rebounding is. You can't give up second-chance points. You have to rebound. And on top of that, then you give up offensive rebounds. Huddleston's already got at least 3. Jones gotten the rest of them.
Yeah, Jones and Huddleston have combined for a lot of offensive rebounds. Great defense down inside by the Bulldogs. Force a tough shot.
Another good rebound.
Jones pulls down the rebound. Watkins. Oh, nice look to Huddleston. Watkins acting like Steve Nash on that one. His skill set, Corey, is just, he's got the sky's the limit for this guy. I mean, he really is.
He's unpolished, and he's kind of.
Barry pulls up for 3. No good. Air ball. Jones collects the rebound and flips it up over his head underneath for 2. It's a nifty move by Jared Jones.
Rebound.
That's 10 for Jones. Chapel Hill extends their lead to 24.
Got Huddleston out here
Great
working.
play, Huddleston. Great hustle. Great hustle. And Cumberland's going to take a timeout.
I'm definitely going to clap. That's good basketball.
3:26 left in the third quarter of play. Chapel Hill leads 24 points, 57-33. We'll be right back on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Aaron Murphy with Century 21 is on your team assisting with buying or selling a home. You can count on this math teacher to find the best deal and get the win. Call her for your real estate needs at 903-571-5882.
To experience that level.
We're back on the Bulldog Sports Network. 3:26 left in the third quarter. Chapel Hill leads Cumberland 57-33.
Brett, you mentioned it earlier about getting ahead and staying ahead. And, you know, I think they learned that lesson, you know, from the Palestine game early on this year. And then possibly they learned a lesson.
Nice steal by Deuce. Couldn't quite get it. Yeah, I really do. That it's gotten better as the season has gone on. And so far, they've been able to push the pedal to the middle. Oh, nice pass by Montgomery. Good night, Corey. That was on a laser. Hunter's wide open in the box. There's nobody even there. They finally moved over. Jones going to make his move. Nice move by Jones, and the bucket's good. He'll go to the line for a chance at a three-point play. Nice move on the baseline by Jared Jones. Wow, Corey.
Caught him lacking.
Sure did. They spread it five out basically, and let Jones isolate his man, and he just took him baseline and made the bucket and drew the foul. Simple basketball right there. Isolation mismatch. It's like Bam Ford is now checked into the game for Chapel Hill for Tyson Berry. Nice drive there by Montgomery.
That's a foul you don't want.
Yeah, I have a feeling Montgomery's a good free throw shooter, Corey.
Yeah.
I just, from seeing his shot, his stroke from 3, I feel like he's probably going to be a good – now, maybe I'll jinx him, but I just feel like he's going to be a good free throw shooter here.
He's a ball player.
Yeah.
I can tell he's a gym rat.
Yeah, that form, man, it's pure.
You've seen enough basketball, you can tell by how a kid walks in the gym. You can tell if he's a gym rat.
Yep. Look at that. Perfect form, got the roll. 2 of 2 at the line.
Yeah, I just want to play ball. That's the way he plays.
Uh-huh. Going 5 out. Hunter takes his man. Jones
was almost
tried to
a
get
rebound
it.
by Jones,
Yeah,
but
he tried to get it. Oh, tough one. And Watkins is going to gather in the rebound.
let's see what Chapel Hill does.
Watkins,
Give it up, big
look
fella. Give it up,
he
big
needs to
fella.
look up the court. He's got help. Oh, that's going to be Chapel Hill's ball, I believe. I think it was off Cumberland. Yep. That's one thing that he's got to work on, Corey, is he does like to dribble sometimes when he needs to look to pass.
I don't mind you dribbling, as long as you don't dribble in traffic.
Yeah,
or know when to dribble.
Yeah, you got to know when to dribble. And again, we're nitpicking. I mean, he's Coach Johnson sent him to do push-ups on the sideline. I guess he didn't like that possession either.
I promise you this much, and I hope for him he gets to play at the next level. That doesn't fly at the collegiate level.
No.
That doesn't fly at the collegiate level. It only takes once or twice.
Jarrell Hunter lines up a 3. No good. Jones is
Rebound
there
by
again.
Jones.
And
I don't care if he didn't. He touched the ball. Every possession, he is everywhere where the ball is.
I didn't really see much of a foul there.
I don't think it was on him. I think it was on
Oh, was it on Deuce?
Yeah.
They gave it to Deuce. So foul on Deuce McGregor, which he's just checked in the game.
But I mean, I'm hoping a lot of people watching the game, and I'm mentioning this too. Jones is everywhere. Like he touches. He's instinctive on the offensive rebound.
Yeah, he just has a knack for finding the ball. Bam Ford drives
Good take.
baseline.
Good
Nice
take.
move by Bam.
It's okay.
Couldn't quite finish, but a
Didn't
good
get a
move.
foul. It's a good take.
Chapel Hill leads 60-37. Cumberland lines up a 3.
That's a good
Oh,
box
nice
out.
box out there.
Good box out.
Yeah, that was a nice box out. That's Juan Mendez with 2. He earned that one. Barry drives.
Another good take. Got to make
Out
that
to
shot.
Deuce for 3.
Got to make that shot. Jones again. Jones
You've
again.
always got a
rebound.
chance for another possession when Jared Jones is on the floor because he's either going to touch the rebound or get it. One of the two, most likely.
I mean, he just. I want to tell him, like, you can play anywhere. If you rebound the basketball that well,
Nice jumper there.
you rebound the basketball that well, there's a college somewhere you can play for. I promise you that. He's got long arms. Doesn't shoot the ball that well, but he rebounds the basketball.
But he can improve on that.
Oh,
I mean,
man,
he's got good form.
He
It's
can
just,
definitely improve.
he's got good mid-range.
take.
It's the three-point range he could work on.
You can't coach hard.
Nope, you sure can't. And want the ball every time. And he doesn't want to have to dribble. He gets the ball other ways without controlling it. Barry, a little too much dribbling. Up Jones, there he is again, picks up the loose ball.
No offensive rebound. No, it's a rebound.
And that's the end of the third quarter. Chapel Hill leads Cumberland 60-41. We'll be right back on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Hey, can I?
Hold on 1 second.
Sure.
Okay. Safe drivers save 40%. Guys.
Check it out. Safe drivers save 40%.
Safe drivers save 40%.
Safe drivers save 40%.
That's Safe Drivers Save 40%.
It is. That's Safe Driver Save 40%.
It's right there.
It's him. He's here.
He's right here.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey. That's totally him.
That's him.
That's totally the guy.
Safe drivers do save 40%. Click or call for a quote today.
We're back on the Bulldog Sports Network. Well, we're into the fourth quarter. Chapel Hill leads Cumberland in their district opening contest, 60-41. We'd like to thank all of our sponsors for this quarter. Brandy Messenberg with the Property Group, the Chapel Hill Alumni Association, and Ebenezer AME Church. Preacher, Mr. Mitty Muse. I'd like to thank also everyone for tuning in today. Make sure you share our YouTube page. Like it, comment, let us know that you enjoy watching. And that's going to be a foul there on Jarrell Hunter.
With a 19-point lead, we're starting the fourth quarter with the 19-point lead. You kind of want to at least establish that, I don't want to be so graphic. You want to, dig the knife in a little bit. And that first 2 or 3 minutes, you kind of want to set the tone.
That's another foul. That's going to be on Jarrell Hunter again. And that's going to be his fourth. We got two quick ones here to start the quarter. It's going to send Cumberland to the free throw line.
How many free throws have been shot this entire game?
First one's no good.
Officials have really been letting them play a little bit.
It's really favored Chapel Hill, I believe. I mean,
yes, the style of play, yes.
Yeah, we usually play a little rough, aggressive, which I like. But it really favors us that they're not calling as much today. Deuce dribbles the ball and loses it.
So that's a turnover that we can't.
Yeah, can't do that. Then Cumberland comes back and turns the ball over themselves.
So even with Watkins and those guys out in the game right now, this is an important time where we have to at least, run something, get us in possession, make good plays, like slowly chip away, run some of our stuff, run our offense, get some guys in possession.
See what we do here. Barry. Huddleston on the perimeter.
Cut.
Cut by Deuce McGregor. Tough lay-in there. Tough angle. Couldn't quite finish it. I like the cut there. He just had a tough angle on the shot.
Just go in and accept the contact. They're going to foul you.
There's Jones again. Taken away by Cumberland. And there's another foul. Is that going to be on Hunter again? Looks like it might be.
Jones might be at the 20 rebound club today.
And yes, that's going to be on Jarrell Hunter, and that's going to be his fifth. So he'll be done for the evening. Coming in for Hunter will be Austin Watkins. So Hunter finishes his day with 3 points.
Another rebound by Jones.
Barry with a floater. Nice off the glass. Tyson Barry for 2.
I'm going to say this. We've gotten – I don't want him to get that foul. He wanted it. Team's gotten so much better since the first time, that I saw him play. And the snowball effect, I love it. You don't stay the same. You gradually get better. And they've gradually gotten better. They're getting better and better every time I see them play.
Yeah. I think the team overall is getting better, and some key players in particular have kind of gotten into groove coming off the football field, shaking off a little rust. Today, Austin Watkins in general, to me,
this is the best game besides the troop game he's played.
Yeah, and I think overall this was his best game because I saw something on not just the offensive end, but I saw some defensive aggression in him that we really need. He's got length, he's got athleticism, and if we can put him in and he's a 3, that just puts so many it just puts us in a good position. If you got a guy like that can play your 3, you're going to be taller than most players. than most teams during the season. Going to help in the rebounding and on matchups in general. So Tyson Berry dribbling the ball up top. Looks like they're content to make Cumberland come out and guard them.
So that's the part of the zone I like to see Watkins in.
Oh, that's a nice
lot of
soft
good
touch. Just
rebound.
couldn't quite
Jones
get
again.
it. Jones with a rebound. Just Jones is just.
I'm telling you, he can play for me any day. He can play for me any day.
He's what you call a rebounding machine, Corey. It's like clockwork. He just finds the ball.
He hustles, and he just finds the basketball on the offensive end. Man, he is everywhere. He touches the ball pretty much every possession.
Chapel Hill leads by 18.
He could be key for this basketball team late in the season. Good take.
Watkins in the lane, and he scores for 2. Austin Watkins picks up his 20th point of the night, and Chapel Hill leads by 20. Oh, that's just a nice cut there. Montgomery's wide open. And Cumberland's going to take a 30-second timeout, and we'll take it with them. Chapel Hill leads 64-46. We'll be right back on the Bulldog Sports Network.
The Spud Station, proud sponsor of Chapel Hill basketball. We are a local Christian family-owned business food truck servicing the East Texas area. We offer loaded gourmet baked potatoes and desserts. Check out our Facebook page for a weekly schedule. Hope to see you soon. Meet us at the station.
We're back on the Bulldog Sports Network. Chapel leads by 18 here, about midway through the fourth quarter. 4 minutes, 58 seconds left. So far, it's been a very impressive performance here from the Bulldogs.
Thus far, game ball's going to go to Jones. I know we're speaking ahead, but anytime you have double-digit rebounds, I want to say he's close to 20 rebounds thus far.
Yeah, he's been incredible on the glass. Watkins,
Oh,
I like that spot for Watkins. I really do. Squares up, finds Jones, baseline jumper, no good.
I like to keep Watkins in the middle of the court, especially in the zone. He has the ability to make that play.
The thing is, he can step out and drill a 3 too, so he can really just move around anywhere you need him. Jones over to Crash, forces the ball out of bounds on Cumberland. There's that man again. Barries brings the ball up the floor. Inside to Watkins with great position, Corey, for 2. That's the easiest ones he'll score all night.
That's a part of his game you kind of got to get going.
Yeah.
Especially if he hadn't made any shots, if he hadn't scored any points early, you kind of want to get him going. Hey, put him in there.
Oh,
that's an offensive foul.
Moving screen on Cumberland's number 4.
He clipped him a little bit.
Yep.
Mentally, this is going to be a big game for this young team.
That's 2 fouls on Jalen Gray for Cumberland. Watkins with the drive. Floater after the jump stop, and he scores another one.
This is mentally, like I said, mentally it's going to be a good game for this young team. Especially beating a team with a winning record. I know it's a COVID year, and they hadn't been playing any tournament games, so all of the games are very important. But mentally, beating teams with winning records is important.
Yep. And Cumberland came out and took it to Chapel Hill in the first 4 minutes of the game.
Not a bad basketball team at all.
Mm-hmm. That's Bam's 4th foul.
These are sound basketball teams that they're playing against. Troop was real sound. It could have easily gotten away from Chapel Hill, trust me. If you weren't watching the game and paying attention, that game could have easily gotten away from Chapel Hill. And just like this basketball game, turnover here or there early on the tempo and everything else could have really changed.
Free throw good for Cumberland. Cuts the lead down to 20. Watkins pulls up for 3. There's Jones again. Tip, rebound, no, put back, good. He's padding his stats, Corey. He's padding his stats at this point.
How many points is that? Is that what, 16 points?
Jones got 15, Corey.
15 points. I want him to get a 20-20 game. I want him to get 20-20. I bet he's close.
Cumberland drive for 2. Leads back to 20, 70-50. 2:50 left
Missed
in the
him.
game. Oh, and he
Made a business decision.
Montgomery taking it in.
Good take.
Nice move. This young man's going to be a player, Corey.
Watkins just made a business decision. 2 years from now, I want him to jump over that guy. You know, but I'm glad. Well, he threw the basketball. Right now, Elderson just kind of sit down, get big if you want to. You know, if you want to score.
Yeah, Huddleston's got a big-time mismatch inside. He needs to sit down and, oh, there he is. Barry found him. Couldn't finish, though. And Jones with the steal. Hey, is it triple-double? He's going for steals, too. Yeah. It's going to be a timeout for Coach Akimba Johnson. He's going to clear the bench here, give some guys some playing time. We're going to applaud that effort today. Chapel Hill leads by 18, 2 minutes and 9 seconds left.
I'm just going to say this is a hell of a basketball game. Very, very, very well coached basketball game. They improved. You know, Watkins and those guys played well. They're still playing well throughout the year. Still having complete basketball games. You know, like I said, Jones, I know you said Jones has 15 points. He's well over 15 rebounds.
Oh, yeah. He's been.
He had 9 rebounds in the first half.
Yeah, he gets a rebound every possession, basically. Every time we miss, he's getting the rebound or he's touching it of some sort, whether that be deflecting it or, you know, just getting a piece of it.
He's got a part of a scouting report somewhere.
Yep.
But, I mean, that checks off one of the keys to the game, rebounding the basketball. They control the boards this game. They've executed not many turnovers. You know, you do those things, you check off all those boxes. Eventually, the game goes in your favor.
Yeah, and we've definitely checked those off and some today. Very impressive effort. So
like I said, this is a playoff team.
Tyson Berry will stay on the floor. So it's going to be Tyson Berry. Tyson Berry, that's going to be Ricky Peterson, William Chetland, Cameron Murphy, and Deuce McGregor. So less than 2 minutes left. Berry with the ball on the baseline, takes the drive, kicks out. And looks like that Chetland stepped on the out of bounds line over there on the far side, and so it's going to go back to Cumberland.
Barry's playing with some classmates, all those sophomores.
Yeah, we need to check the stat book on them. I don't know if they're. I know we've got a couple of younger guys out there. I'm fairly certain of that. I know Deuce and Barry are both sophomores.
Rebound.
Nice rebound by Murphy. He played well last game. Cameron Murphy did. Peterson lines up the 3, no good. They want him to score. The lefty couldn't quite connect with that 3. Chetland in the corner for 3, no good. Crashing for the board, Cumberland comes up with it, kicks it back out. Cumberland lines up the 3, no good. Barry rebound. Lobbed into Murphy, just couldn't quite grab it. That's one you got to catch.
Especially in the game when you just come in and you haven't played all game. Everyone wants you to get that. Hey, that's either dunk or layup. So
yeah, I think he was maybe
probably
contact. I think he was expecting the contact, which it came, and didn't focus on catching the ball. Looks like the Chapel Hill girls, they have just arrived back from their contest. We'll try to get a score for that one. Cumberland scores another one.
Another layup.
So cuts the lead down to 16 with 46 seconds left in the game.
Big possession. It's a good game. They've played well this entire basketball game. It's a good win. Good mental lock-in win. They came out. They were aggressive. They were aggressive early on in the first half, or the first quarter. First quarter they set the tone, and then it carried over to the second quarter. And eventually we kind of broke the wheel a little bit, and then eventually ended up winning the basketball game. We should close it out. I don't see how they scored 16 points in a minute and 3 seconds.
We're about to get a score here. We're going to get Coach Smith down here and get us a score of the Lady Bulldogs contest, because they believe they went to Cumberland this afternoon. We got a score? You got a score? Yeah. Four down 40 Lady Bulldogs. All right. So Lady Bulldogs go on the road to Cumberland to pick up the win, 49-40 in overtime. So great win by the Bulldogs. Coach Riley might have lost some hairs on that one, though.
We got the dub on the Tuesday.
OT.
On OT. Okay.
Oh, yeah, in overtime. Peterson lines up the three, no good. Deuce with the rebound. Chapel Hill spreads it out. Peterson is fouled.
This to the free throw line.
And he's going to go to the line and get a chance to get some points. Wait, they're not in the penalty yet.
Not yet.
Wow. So that's not going to be a free throw attempt.
See if we can execute the inbounds play.
We got an open look. Oh, Chetland didn't pull the trigger. Ooh. Bamford controlling the ball. Just passing the ball around.
Good drive.
Oh, goes inside for Peterson, and he's fouled. And he's going to go to the line now. He's going to get a chance to get his name in the books.
Okay, he went to the basket. That's what happens when you attack.
You go to the little basket, there's going to be something good comes out of that. And he makes the free throw. And he got some fan support here for the bench player for Chapel Hill. And 2 of 2 for the line. Comes in and makes 2 free throws. Great job, Ricky Peterson. Coming down to the end of the game here with 2 seconds. And Murphy comes in and just hatchets the Cumberland.
He wanted to block. He wanted to block.
I mean, I like the play, but 0.32 seconds left. The ref kind of had to call it. If he'd have just anywhere not hacked at him, if he'd just went up with even with a body, he probably wouldn't have called it. But
probably not paying attention to the time.
Yeah. Bucket's good there for Cumberland. Or the free throw's good. No good. And that's going to do it. Chapel Hill is going to start the district season 1-0 as they take down Cumberland today, 72-55 here at Bulldog Gymnasium. Corey, what do you got for me, man?
Well, good win overall. This is a game Chapel Hill needed, a good morale builder. Good job coming out, being aggressive, scoring. They had their foot on the gas, didn't let up, and that's what happens. You hit all the keys to the game. You rebounded the basketball. You didn't turn the ball over. Probably had at most 10 turnovers in the game. They executed down the stretch. Didn't miss any layups. Good game. Good win.
Yeah, my thoughts from the very beginning was I had 2 things. We talk about it, the roller coaster effect. And we started out at the bottom, but once we got up to the top, we kind of stayed on that state course for the majority of the game. And so that was one of the keys, and I thought we did well on that. The other thing I talked about was if we get in adversity, can we handle it? And that also happened. Yep. Cumberland started off the game, took the lead early, and Chapel Hill got an early timeout. Coach Johnson settled them down, We went on a big run in the first quarter, and after that, it's history. We just dominated the rest of the game. Because if you take out the first 4 minutes of the game where Cumberland was up 7-8 points, this is a huge win.
Cumberland's well coached. They have some good basketball players. They played well, and like I said, mentally for a young basketball team, and we've got young basketball players and start of the district play. This is an important win. You want to beat a formidable foe. This is a playoff team. They went to the playoffs last year, and this is a playoff type atmosphere. I know we came out early. I predicate that on how the officials officiated the first half of the basketball game. We played aggressive, and they kind of swallowed the whistle. It went in our favor, and we rolled with that. Watkins played well, Berry played well, then of course my boy Jones played well. So I hope he had a 20-20 game.
Yeah,
I hope he had a 20-20 game.
It was tough tonight. We'll go over some stats here for the final of 72-55. So we got leading the way tonight, Austin Watkins with 24 points. Tyson Berry, 16 points. Jared Jones, 15 points. And then kind of after that, it kind of drops. Huddleston had 8. Deuce with 2. Peterson with 2. Bam with 2. Hunter with 3. Pretty spread out, but your top 2, and then I'd even count Jones in there as your third threat. He's not one that's going to go out and attack and get those kind of points, but he picks up those points that you need. The offensive rebounds, those
rebound the basketball is going to score. So I'm not going to complain.
He stays in the right spot. So if you add him, if he can consistently continue to produce with Berry and Watkins leading the way, this is going to be a tough team to beat this season, Corey.
Yep. I will say this: Huddleston played well. Some guys that stole some minutes. Huddleston played well.
Mm-hmm.
I know he didn't. It's not going to show up in any kind of big stats.
But if you watch the game,
in its in totality, he played very well. He had some pretty timely steals, good offensive rebounds, kept the ball alive. He and Jones alone kind of kept the Bulldogs early in the basketball game, giving them second chance shots, eliminating second possessions for them, and that kind of breathed air into the life of whatever happened in the rest of the basketball game.
Well, that's going to about do it for today. We'll be on the air live this Friday afternoon. Another 3 or 3:30 contest, somewhere in there, right following the JV game in Kilgore. So we'll be going to our first road game of the season. Logan Ward will be with me on the call for that game Friday night. So, we'll see how everything goes.
It's a big matchup.
It is a big game.
Big matchup.
It is. And so early in the season, your first road game, can you go on the road and steal one? We'll see. And
it's early. Kilgore is, well, I'm not going to say they're always a good basketball team. For the past 5 or 6 years, they've been pretty good. They've always been a good football program. But, in the past 5 or 6 years, Kilgore is really good. So this is going to be that measuring stick. This is a good start to district. That measuring stick game is going to Kilgore. Can we nail this down? We need to get this win. Once you get the ball rolling, and especially once everything kind of snowballs.
Well, I've got an update for that Kilgore-Lindale game we talked about earlier, Corey. Looks like Lindale took the game at home over Kilgore, 52-40. So Lindale will open the season with a 1-0 district mark. Chapel Hill will also be 1-0, and Spring Hill 1-0. And I guess there's one other team, but I can't think of them. I think there's an odd number of teams in the district, or maybe there's 8, but there's 3 of the games. There may be a 4th one we don't have the score of, but
Spring Hill, Kilgore, Chapel Hill, Cumberland, Lindale,
Bullard. That's the 6 we have.
It almost seems like there's somebody else we're missing.
There's somebody else. I'll find it here.
Henderson.
Henderson.
That's it.
So Henderson is the 7th team because
Yeah.
there's an odd number because we have a couple of buys. So Henderson had the bye this round. So that's what the district looks like. So you've got Spring Hill, Chapel Hill, and Lindale on top, and then Bullard, Cumberland, and Kilgore as 0-1 to start the district play. So that's kind of what the standings will look like. So we'll be in Kilgore Friday night, and we'll have it right here on the Bulldog Sports Network. Again, thank you for all our sponsors for sponsoring the telecast today. I'd also like to thank everyone that watched, tuned in, shared, liked. Please continue to do that. Please continue to share get the word out so that all the Bulldog fans out there that would like to watch this game will know about it.
Absolutely.
Well, for Corey Marshall, I'm Brett Swinney. Thank you for watching this afternoon's game. Chapel Hill takes it 72-55. We'll catch you next time right here on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Go Bulldogs.
Told them to pass the rock. I pass the ball, I don't shoot. But whenever I shoot in that hoop, whenever I shoot it go cool. Chapel Hill and we passing that rock. Playing D and we got it on lock. Playing hard till our name is on top. Chip on our shoulder, the grind don't stop.
Moved by Jones on the baseline. Nice.
And so that's what I was talking about earlier. They know they can't defend. Good steal by Berry. We have the ball back. They can't defend.
Watkins for three. Good. Austin Watkins buries a three. Deuce McGregor for three. And good. Deuce McGregor just checks into the game and buries the three.
It was out of control, but he didn't make the shot.
Oh, down to Huddleston, wide open underneath for the easy two. Jones with a bucket off the glass. Nice move there by Jones. Real trouble.
Very good pass.
And that's a three by Jarrell Hunter. Penetration kick out. Bulldog to McGregor to Hunter. Nice pass back to McGregor for
that
the
was
lazy
the best
layup.
fast break possession he's had.
They're gonna pick him.
You got to make that shot. You got to make that shot.
That's
Good
Deuce
shot.
for three. Jones in the corner with a drive. Pass to Watkins. Good pass and a good finish by Watkins there.
Defense is shifted. Not a bad look.
Three for Bamford is good. Barry drive it. If it's not there, give it all. Oh, it is. Nice play by Barry to Watkins.
Shut it down so crazy. Blue and yellow, blue and yellow, blue and yellow, blue and yellow.